was a small abandoned railway deep in the woods of Black Hollow. Locals whisper that if you stand by the tracks at precisely 3:03 a.m., you can hear the ghost of a train that never found its way home. Back in 1948, the Midnight Express was making its run to Raven County. It was a routine trip, carrying miners home from the grueling night shift. But somewhere between Black Hollow and the Iron Gate Tunnel, it simply vanished. No wreck was ever found. No survivors emerged from the woods. Not a single trace of the train or its passengers was ever discovered. Days turned into weeks. Rescue teams scoured the area, but all they found were scorched, burned tracks and the lingering, faint smell of smoke. The tunnel itself was completely empty, as if the mountain had swallowed the train hole. The locals started to talk, their voices low and fearful. They said the place was cursed, that something ancient and malevolent inside the mountain had claimed the Midnight Express for itself. The story might have faded into folklore, but then, decades later, something happened. In 1973, a seasoned hunter named Caleb was walking near the tracks, the morning fog thick and heavy around him. He reported hearing strange whispers carried on the wind, voices that seemed to come from nowhere and everywhere at once. Suddenly, he saw a pair of bright headlights rushing toward him through the fog. He jumped back, heart pounding, but when he turned to look, there was nothing there. Just the empty tracks and the eerie, unmistakable sound of a train passing right through the air where he stood. The next morning, when Caleb didn't return, a search party followed his trail. His footprints were clear in the damp earth, leading directly to the railway. But they stopped abruptly, halfway across the tracks, as if he had simply been erased from existence. It was then that the legend was reborn, and people started calling it the Whispering Tracks. They say the lost souls from that night are still searching, forever looking for a way home. Of course, a story this chilling becomes a magnet for the brave and the foolish. Teenagers started daring each other to visit the tunnel, specifically at 3:03 a.m. Most would spend a few minutes, shiver, laugh it off, and leave with a story to tell. But one night, a girl named Lily decided to go alone, live streaming the entire dare for her followers online. Her final video is the stuff of nightmares. You can see her flashlight beam cutting nervously through the darkness, the battery flickering. A shadow, indistinct but definitely there, moves behind her. She freezes, and then a sound shatters the silencer train horn, blaring with violent, deafening intensity. The screen cuts to static, then black. Days later, her phone was found, its plastic casing melted and fused to the cold steel of the rails. Now, whenever a thick fog rolls through Black Hollow, people say you can still hear it. A faint, mournful whistle echoing through the trees. Sometimes, if you look closely, you might even see the ghostly lights of a train that no longer exists. So, I have to ask, would you dare to stand by the tracks at 3:03 a.m.? If you enjoy diving into the unknown, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to Mystery Pulse for more stories that lurk in the shadows. Thank Thanks for watching.